Doughboy is a patriotic family drama about a young apathetic teenager from Manhattan who has to move to a small town in West Virginia where he gets into a little bit of trouble because he's bored and he eggs a Doughboy statue.
And he's sentenced to do community service at a veterans home. Through the course of the film, he builds relationships, he meets people, he meets some veterans, and it kind of influences and changes his way of thinking.
This film is about honoring our veterans and talking about some of the issues that we have today about our young kids, and do they appreciate what our veterans have done for us? Do they understand where their liberties come from? And it has been a huge success with those that have seen it to date, both young and old. Everyone has really enjoyed it and come out after the film and thanked us so much for making this film.
Anybody that doesn't look at that movie and see what that kid did and see the transition to what he became, I mean, that says it all. It involved patriotism from the point that most of the current generation does not have. They don't know what Vietnam's about. They don't know really what World War II is about. They don't know what Korea is about. That's all, behind them. And he doesn't understand the hundreds of thousands of people that literally have died to keep this country the way it is.
Which we think is kind of an issue in our country right now. It's not that these kids are anti-freedom, they just don't have any feelings about it one way or the other.
Hollywood doesn't really make this type of film. There are so many people that don't go to the movies these days because of the language or because of the content, and this is something that a grandparent can take their kid to, a parent can take their kid to, whole families can go together. It's wholesome, it sends a good message.
We actually interview actual veterans in this film, and again, just kind of turn on the cameras and let them express how they feel, why they served, why they did what they did. And then our wonderful screenwriter Ty kind of, took that and we wove fiction and nonfiction together to really create a story that everyone can relate to, I think.
Not only has the audience just loved this film and told us time and time again when they come out of the theaters, this is amazing, thank you for making this film, they're crying. But we've had critical acclaim for Doughboy. The Dove Foundation gave us 5 out of 5 doves. We had Big Hollywood say it was a little film with a big heart. We have had so many people asking us, when can I buy the DVD? When is Doughboy coming back in the theaters? On our Facebook page, on our website. And we are happy to announce that we are going to have a 1-day screening on Veterans Day, which is November 11th, in select cities across the country, which is paving the way for our re-release of Doughboy in early 2013. Before we can re-release Doughboy into theaters, we need help from the people that are passionate about this film, passionate about the message that it sends. So we decided that the best way that our fans can show their support is through a Kickstarter campaign. Kickstarter is a website that allows fans of creative outlets to contribute to those projects that they're passionate about, that they want to help get the message out. And that's what we are doing with Doughboy. So for instance, if you're interested in helping us with our theatrical release and getting this message out, you can contribute on different levels. And you get prizes for these different levels. For instance, you can get downloads of our score, you can get merchandise and unique merchandise. You can get things like private screening in your area, Skype session with one of our stars. I mean, so many interesting things that you can do, and your money goes toward helping us get this really important message out to hopefully the entire country.
So we can, really bring light to something that we think is really important.
The need for it to go nationwide, and the kind of people that need to get behind this movie are the generations like me that have been there, seen it, done it.
The interesting thing about Kickstarter is it's an all or nothing type of campaign. So we set a minimum goal that we would like to raise, and we either hit that goal or we don't get any of the money. Now we can also go over the goal. If we do go over our goal, it just means we can get into more and more theaters and spread the message. So please, if you see that we've reached our goal, still please contribute if you're interested. Just means we can get out to more theaters.
It's just the perfect movie to say thank you for your time and your and years of service in combat, and everybody cares about you.
To all our veterans out there, we just like to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for your service.
This movie's for you.